Welcome to the It Happens podcast, where we hear from folks living at the wild intersection of plumbing and the paranormal. People who've seen it all and lived to tell us what to do when it happens. Today on the show, we've got Dudley Dupree, a former waste management officer who worked at the Pentagon for over 30 years. Currently, he operates his own security firm with a specialization in bathrooms. Welcome to the show, Mr. Dupree.
Well, thanks for having me on the show, Matt. I'm a big fan of the It Happens podcast and what you all are up to. You're all about finding the truth.
So tell us more about the plumbing at the Pentagon.
Well, Matt, I can't tell you everything, but I can say the government takes everything coming and going from the Pentagon very seriously. Well, their toilets are what I'd call prison grade, ultra-durable, stainless steel, typically 14 gauge or thicker, built to withstand nuclear forces and pumping at least 50 times the water pressure than that found at a residential home. I've seen these things take men's fingers clean off. Just all 4 major digits gone. Some days, it was just fingers in there.
I don't even know what to say.
The Pentagon's drainage system was designed to thwart flushing any hard data because, let's be clear, that's where our enemies are going to look first.
Yeah.
But Matt, that's just the tip of the iceberg. I saw things that would blanch every hair on your body.
Well, walk us through that.
Well, I was a waste management officer for over 30 years, Matt. I know human waste when I see it. And there were days when I knew what I was seeing wasn't human. You're in plumbing. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I've seen it. I know.
And that's where the official story about who's running our country starts to unspool.
So you're talking about the Thunderbums.
Gigacolons, Thunderbums, Megabowels, and in Spanish, Intestino Gigantes. Yeah, these are their common names, yes.
And what exactly are they?
Well, Matt, I'm a firm believer that we've all encountered Thunderbums. You don't think you know, but you do. They are among us. Whether it's in a high school, at a truck stop, or even in your own office building, we've all come upon toilets that have been absolutely murdered, left in total despair, choked to death on what can only be described as inhuman waste.
What do you mean by inhuman?
Sheer magnitude, density, indestructible by any normal means. In other words, irreplicable by any soft tissue intestinal tract. And let's be clear, Thunderbums are not human. On the outside, they're more like a cousin of Bigfoot, except they look a little more like us. They're intelligent. They can talk. Odds are you've had a conversation with a Thunderbum and not even known it.
Can you tell someone is a Thunderbum just by looking at them?
Well, I can, but I have a trained eye. There are subtle physiognomical differences. Flatness of the nasal bridge, baldness, big gums, little teeth. Subtle things.
What about me? Do I have the features of a Thunderbum?
I'm not gonna lie, Matt. You do possess some of the indicators. But I know you. I've seen your beautiful family. I suspect you're human.
So, this is why you quit working for the government?
Well, I had to. I could not unsee what I had seen. These evil creatures they were everywhere. Somebody needed to do something about it.
What do you say to the people who doubt the existence of these things?
Well, to the doubters, I say this. Doubt is a dangerous thing. Thunderbums are probably descendants of the Nephilim, powerful human-demon hybrids, and they want to do nothing more than take away one of mankind's greatest achievements, indoor plumbing. They're not natural. They're an affront to God. Open your eyes. The evidence is all around you. campgrounds, public parks, flying J's. These places are where they congregate. Thousands of gas station employees go missing every year, Matt. Thousands. These heroes are on the front line of a real war, sacrificing their lives so that you can keep on doubting.
Okay, good answer. Good answer. Why don't you tell us about the first time you saw a Thunderbum face to face?
Listen, my ex-wife is a Thunderbum. It was a hard lesson for me to learn. They want to remain hidden when they can. Sometimes you just can't tell at all. They're specifically attracted to clean public bathrooms. We let these intimate shared spaces go and our whole country collapses. But we are here to stop that. You and me and our whole resistance network. People just don't know how deep that they have penetrated our society.
Wow.
Man, every major institution, every position of power, they're there, guiding our destiny.
Like who? Can you give me any names?
Okay, well, some of the more non-controversial names that most people can look up usually start with Kublai Khan, son of Genghis, also known by his temple name as Emperor Shizu of Wan. Mary Todd Lincoln, Gary Busey.
The actor?
Oh, yeah. Actors are disproportionately represented in the Thunderbum statistics. Yeah. Babe Ruth, President Warren G. Harding, Mussolini, Miles Davis, most of the Beach Boys, LBJ, the Olsen twins, and Lester Holt. These are just the agreed-upon names they go by. I can say both sides of the political elite are compromised.
And there's solid evidence these people are really inhuman monsters.
Loads of evidence, Matt. Hard drives full of evidence. Do you want to see one?
Like a picture?
This fella is wanted for destroying Bucky's bathrooms across the southeast. Their board hired me to hunt him down.
Hunt them down? Like catch them?
Well, we detained them and turned them over to the authorities.
Disgusting.
We caught up with him near Kylene, but he wasn't alone. As my team entered the space, cameras were rolling. We heard it. Just a series of absolutely blood-curdling farts echoing through the facility. I have a recording if you'd like to hear it.
No, that's okay.
Man, it was like a war chant. I think they were trying to intimidate us. If you're one of these things that destroys public restrooms, we know you're out there, and we're not scared of you.
Well, folks, whether it's a Thunderbum terrorizing your home or business, or just a regular old colon, ZURN is here to help. Toilet repair to full replacement, we get it done and keep you ready for whenever it happens.
Siri, volume up. Siri, volume up.
Yeah. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around that for a second.